set this up to where I can actually take this off the side of my screen. There we go. There it is, okay. Unsnap till image is barely visible. So let me see if there's anything behind that. I know there's a lot of times it'll do that to you. Alright, turn the shit all the way down. Oh, there's a train going by. Yeah, it's barely visible. Okay, the park. So as you can tell by that, I have never played this. I have watched playthroughs I've watched a playthrough on YouTube, but that's about it. The sensitivity's at 3. Yeah, I'll enable apply. I like to have the subtitles on any game I play, even though I'm wearing headphones for this. Work, manipulate graphics, audio, controller settings, and your sanity is perfectly normal. Ooh. Alright. The park. Now, just to give you guys some insight, right now it is 11:03 p.m. and I'm playing in a completely dark room. The only light illuminating is from my TV and from right under the door. So let's hope we have fun. It's been a while since I've seen the playthrough, so I don't remember much. I remember the squirrel that's on the cover. Remember him, and that's pretty much it. I think it's a squirrel. Like, it could be a chipmunk. Fuck, I don't know. Alright. Why is it taking so long to load?
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Welcome to the stream. Game's just starting, as you can tell.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. Go and ask information.
Alright, so first thing, leaving a kid in the car, that's just fucking wrong. I mean, at least she got the windows down. Let that kid breathe. Let him get out, stretch his legs. There's no telling how far you've been driving.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
Let me go back and see if I can't have a chat with this little kid here. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the achievements, is to have a talk with him. Something to do with him anyways. Alright, so none of the buttons do anything. Alright, so we're just walking. Atlantic Island Park. The scenery is actually really beautiful. I mean, Interact with objects around the world.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island. The people who used their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place of joy and laughter gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James E. Longley. That may be Langley, I don't know. That's pretty cool.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
That little bastard better not have ran into that park. I will. Ooh.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Over here.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
Over here.
Welcome to the park. Enter the park. Go. Atlantic Island Park. That came when I first came to visit Solomon Island. Okay, cool. So this must be this. I think this is the. I think this showing all the places in the park. Got the Tunnel of Tales, bumper cars, Octotron, roller coaster, yeah. Romantic Ferris wheel, or Ferris wheel, not Ferris. And Chad the Chipmunk. It's getting relatively dark.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might try to do. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
The park is closed. I'm in the park. Why is it closed? I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just not gonna question what just happened. That little boy just disappeared on me. Oh, there's Ferris wheel.
Oh God. The park. What happened here? It's easy to get lost here.
Alright, so... really...
You can't catch me.
Callum!
Okay, I may have missed him. I thought I saw him, but, you know... really not trying to miss anything in this. This game is maybe I think the playthrough I watched back in October was like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. $10, you know, it's not too bad.
Callum!
Come on, this way.
I don't know if this is...
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
okay. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Well, you know, we know what this game thinks of Carrie Killian.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Come on, Mommy.
Callum, come back here right now.
Where are you at?
Catch me, Mommy.
I don't know where the hell he's... I don't know if that was supposed to be trees or what. It sounded like birds. That's just, wow. Alright. Same in black.
Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen daily in ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, 1 p.m. the Octatron, 3 p.m. Park Entrance. Chad the Chipmunk worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Apparently I cannot read, because if I was able to, yeah. Read the handwritten note. Yeah, that's small. Purchased the land on Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add maintenance. Old Archie Henderson did to the locals. Wait. I might add whatever. Okay, it's whatever, not maintenance. Shit, I can't read. Old Archie Henderson did to the locals. Just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but okay, yeah, so this is Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect. Cannot imagine it being anything else. Okay, so this is just talking pretty much Old Man Henderson did terrible things, and it's causing dark things to happen, apparently.
Come out, sweetie.
This way.
So yeah. Really like to get a better TV to play this on. I can't see shit. That's a tree.
Come to mommy, Callum.
Come on, Mommy.
Callum, stay where you are.
Alright, so... Well... There's only one thing to do, and that's ride the swan. Let's do this. Crashed swan boat. That's not good. You know. That's awesome. See your feet and shit.
Near a great forest there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon
The
them
fuck
there.
was that?
No, my wife.
I can't
cannot
see
do
shit
that,
right now.
said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the
Turn my
forest.
headphones up
Before
for
they
max
leave,
effort,
their mother
maximum
gives them
effort.
a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
The fuck?
Clever Hansel leaves
Hello,
a trail
Chad.
of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Wow.
After receiving a
Do
thorough
not like the
scolding
fact I
from their
can't
parents
see
for
Chad
getting
anymore.
lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
The hell? What's going on?
Hansel broke his bread into
Like,
pieces
I
and left a trail
can't
of
see
breadcrumbs
shit,
to lead them
so this
safely
is...
home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. And unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here.
Come inside.
The old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Man. What the fuck?
Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
No.
She stuffed Hansel into a cage
Is
and
is
put
that
Gretel
just
to
a
work,
shadow or is that
sweeping
fucking
and
Chad?
cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall
That's just
feast
shadow.
upon him.
Got my Tritons on while playing this,
Hansel
it's not.
refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today, I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
That's rough. So far, nothing real scary. What the fuck? Okay. No, so far nothing real scary, disturbing a little bit, but nothing too scary. Alright. So alright, so
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
alright.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are. Where are you? Callum, stay where you are.
Whoa.
Another accident. This place.
Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut, and I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been for nothing. Why is there a... Is that the Mr. Bear that he was looking for? Alright. why is there a van on this path in a damn amusement park? Because, I mean, that wasn't like a golf cart that you normally see. That was a fully functioning, like, mystery machine van. Octotron. I keep seeing these rocks and thinking they're... Actually, no, that's trash. Keep seeing like rocks and trash, thinking that they might be pieces of paper.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
That's not even cool.
Come out, sweetie. This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Same in the report.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at this ice, and at first we thought he was making some sort of animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it looked like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving, said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick. Blood was spraying and people were screaming. Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball, and one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Chad the Chipmunk, psycho. Alright, so...
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
The fuck, man? Like, at least holler at me. Wonder if I can ride. I think I can ride this thing. What is that that's on top? Oh, it's like a bird.
I can't get on while it's moving. I can't get on while it's moving.
Do I have to decrease speed again? Or do I have to wait until it actually stops? All right. Cool. What the fuck? The shit was that? Alright. Okay then. Examine the Polaroid.
Oh, I remember this.
Why is that there? Oh. Like, yeah, the park holds memories for him, but
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought. Where are you?
Mother Duck said quack, 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 quack.
he sounded like he was like real close, right around me, as a matter of fact.
Wait, Callum!
This way, Mommy.
Bumper cars? Is that what that is?
And 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Park opened in 77, though. If she brought Callum here when he was born, and Callum is young, that young, it would be the 80s. Well, guess I can't ride the bumper cars. Wouldn't make much sense being alone anyways.
Where'd you go?
Whoa. Now Callum's being a dick.
Hello?
Don't know if those lights were on before. Not, but... Another accident report. That is way too small for me to read. So the bumper car During transport of bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe injuries. Francis was killed. Dexter, truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with a urine sample. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screening for all drivers. What the? Okay, I can't move. What the hell, I can't move. Don't know if I really want to walk this way. It's looking like the only way to walk. As I was saying before though, drug screening should be mandatory for that type of job any damn way. I don't know why it's not. Okay. So there's nothing inherently wrong with it. I mean, aside from flashing the lights while it's obviously not powered.
Callum, where did you go? It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small,
Why is there a small child fucking crying?
Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. Didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff. Mommy is coming, Callum.
So, this woman has a lot of fucking mental issues. I'm not even hearing the kid anymore.
Callum, where did you go?
What the hell? I really do not like that there's a small fucking baby crying when I holler for him. Alright. Continually delayed by incompetence of the builders. Problem is that they are locals, so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on these tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or wrench goes missing, these fools are crossing themselves against the block of magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all other potentials. Solomon Island is the nexus for dark energies, they thought. Okay, so he essentially chose this place just because it's supposedly haunted. Alright, I want to know what's in there.
Don't be afraid.
Okay, so every time I holler for Callum, this fucking baby's crying.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Alright, inspector's comments after touring the park, riding the rides, viewing sterling numbers and incidents suffered. Family of 3 killed when a roller coaster car derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured on escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. 1 report of a drowning teen, or of a drowning in the Tunnel of Terrors. That sounds like it should have been closed years ago, not like just now. I'll ride this Ferris wheel. Don't know if I necessarily want to, but you know, I'll do it. Especially considering there's been suicides on it.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
So, I'm on this fucking Ferris wheel when her boyfriend, I guess, died on the shit. Why? Why? You got so many bad memories here. Why would you? What the fuck is that? Alright. So I'm starting to believe that I'm not actually going to be able to die in this game. Because I stared that Chad dude down.
Mommy is coming, Callum!
It's coming from this way. But I thought this was the way I just came.
Where are you? Callum! Where are you, Callum?
Yeah, that's the way I came from. Because that's the Octatron down there. Yeah. Okay. So I'm hoping to finish this in stream tonight. There's only a few more rides left that I remember from the little brochure thing. So
Stay where you are.
wait a minute.
Callum, tell mommy where you are.
The fuck? Okay. If I'm not, yep. If you look right there, right there's where it came from. I'm guessing that's where Mr. Don fell.
A lot of
To
people
his-
idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Alright, hold up. The fuck? Alright, I was with this chick up until this point, you know, yeah, she had some pretty fucked up ideologies. But what the actual fuck? Alright, I've got a 4-year-old. Alright, I could not. Wow. If this bitch dies, it will be too good for her. After some of the shit she just said.
Callum? Callum!
Oh, and she sounds so fucking worried. What the fuck? I won't lie. That little kid, he's acting like a dick right now, the way he's whispering to me. But
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before. Stay where you are!
alright. No. Alright, so I'm gonna ride this roller coaster now. Alright. Take a roller coaster ride.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything
The
that
hell?
this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just Just leave me alone.
Fool, you always were.
Whoa, shh. Damn. She needs some psychological help, that's for sure. Listen. Did we just hit Callum? Did we really just kill Callum? Okay. I don't know what the hell. Read page. It works. The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only those people knew what they were fueling, and so what if few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? What the hell? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have them. Damn. Okay. So was that how their roller coaster was meant to be? What? Excuse me.
The witch awaits.
Alright, so I got a flashlight.
Callum? Callum! Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Alright, I was with her for a minute there. She talking about saving her kid and all. And, you know, being afraid because my little girl, she scares shit out of me sometimes. But this is... I mean, you... sounds like you're gonna kill the kid. What the fuck? I think I've said and thought what the fuck more times during this short time that I've played than I have with any other game. I'm trying to figure out how to use this daggone flashlight.
I can help you, Callum.
What are you scared of?
Am I scared of? I ain't scared of shit. Hold on one second. Let me see if there's a, it doesn't have options for the, controls. I'm gonna light a cigarette really quick. What's back this way?
This isn't a game, Callum!
Don't let him take me.
Alright, so I have to find another way up. This is weird, you know. I'm trying to find the kid. She's not. Like, she could give a shit less whether or not she found the kid.
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
That's a odd choice of words. Okay. The atmosphere in this is what's really got me liking this game. It's not so much the jump factor, because really it's not that scary. And jumps, but is that blood? But
Bastard. Who did this to him?
really? You're gonna find a dead kid and call him a bastard. Shit! Motherfucker! Alright, I don't know if I wanna walk this.
Come back! These are mine.
Starting to think all this shit is in her head. I mean, why was the picture of her and Callum there? Why are her pills there in 1980s? Are you better off than you were years ago, Reagan 80? Don't believe anything they tell you. Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. Fuck gravity. So, is a father, but his daughter is hot. Oh, fat. Somebody is a fat pig, but his daughter is hot. Alright, I'm back at the park now. Alright. Yes, sir. Alright. So this game said that it was gonna fuck with your sanity. And it's doing an alright job.
Don't touch me.
Whoa. Whoa. It's Callum. Different newspaper clipping. Every 17th child is a magnet. Syphilis. Alright.
Forgive me, Callum.
I don't like the way she's sitting there and just... This is...
All the breadcrumbs.
all of the breadcrumbs. There are no breadcrumbs. The fuck are you talking about, kid? So she cuts herself. She does not need to be a mother. Were we just tripping on pills or what? Like, it's now everything's back to normal?
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes. And the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside. I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
I hope you all are enjoying this. I know I'm enjoying playing it. It's a very relaxing game. Kind of relaxing anyways. Not having to worry about having to kill a boss next and whatnot. Not worrying about any action, rather. Alright. That's the flashlight. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A cheering throng of townfolk gathered. I must think. I thought that was further back just a second ago, but I could be wrong. I just saw something. There's a pop-up of some sort. It wouldn't be all the way back here, but, you know, maybe telling me to read the page again, I don't know. It's probably what it was. Alright. That level of detail is pretty cool. Alright, so feeling kinda lost right now. This isn't supposed to be a maze, this is supposed to be just like a house of horrors, or do I go up? Alright. One second, I see somebody's typing in the chat. Yeah, she is. Yeah, it's I've seen a playthrough of this before. I mean, I saw it back in October, so it's all fuzzy to me on what the story is and everything, but it's becoming clear. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Thinking I go through there. I've had a lack of Chad sightings recently, so if Chad pops up in here, it will not surprise me. That's what Callum was singing earlier. Nothing. Nothing. Nightmare Circus. Circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townfolk just as he shoots out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of her missing mother, or his missing mother. Let the show begin. Sounds similar to us looking for Callum.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets.
Okay.
Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assisting me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now. Lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
All her children were always... So that's basically like a Hansel and Gretel story right there. Read notice. Disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you. Please do the following. Make the payment listed on your bill. Contact us. Oh, our power's getting shut off. Wait, what the fuck? So, this is making me think, more and more we're not. We're inside her head. We are not at a theme park at all. The theme park was her happy place. Actually reminds me of something that my daughter did for me. That's cute. The Wilting by Susan Anscombe. With this novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers. Solar flare has struck the Earth billions. Okay, I was hoping it would sound something similar to what we're doing here, but it doesn't. Salmon wrench. Why would I? Alright. Nothing in there. That door's locked. Locked. Miss Mollard. As we agreed at the meeting today, we consider fully resolved from your illness. She continued help. Okay, so her physician, I guess, or psychologist, something like that. Yeah, she's got some psychological shit. Park.
Oh, did you find you found something?
Oh, no, I'm not playing Ark. I'm playing the park.
Oh, the park.
Yeah.
Can I tell you right now?
Do it.
Can I tell you right now? Is that what that's saying?
Yeah.
We're about to look for a cave that has spiders in there.
You taking your army with you?
We're gonna take our Bigfoot and our raptors. We just got some raptors. Ashley got an orange one with like blue hair. His name is Leroy Brown. And I got a greenish black one with red hair. His name is Carnage. So that's what we're
Alright. Alright, so that was my brother. Sorry about that, y'all. The park, it was a waiting on a child for taking. Use enjoy for baiting, while their mother's mind's breaking. These are the pills that were at the park. So yeah, I'm definitely yeah. I do see that this looks like it's heavily based off of PT here.
waiting on her to make some cheese sticks. So what are you doing right now?
It's pretty much at a point where it's like PT. I'm at the end. Think I'm at the end of it.
At the end of the game?
Yeah.
Was it creepy?
Somewhat. Yeah, this point is like PT. This right here was messed up just a second ago. It didn't have any writing on it or anything like that. It was that Silent Hills thing we watched Neebs play.
It's like
No, you remember that thing we watched Neebs and them play where they walked through the same building over and over?
oh yeah. Silent Hill.
Yeah. The fuck? Rules followed. Doctors. Organized. Callum. Nope, I can't get in there. And thank you, Miss Penelope. And to Night Down, I prefer to read everything. That way I don't miss anything. Alright. Nothing special about that wine, so. Okay, so. Wow. Nothing's changed on that. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, it's only 6 gigs if you want to redownload or if you want to download it in there. It's
Run through it real good.
It's one of those that you don't really have any action, you're just kind of walking through it. Shit.
That's new.
A chipmunk goes stab, stab, stabbing in the eyes, a jab, jab, jabbing. That's where she got Chipmunk Chad from. And I don't think this is chain. Oh yeah. It's basically telling the story of Hansel and Gretel once again. Blood all over the hat. See her try. See her cry. Shit. Okay. Door won't open. Man. So something about Hansel and Gretel. Oh. The witch always wins. Yum. Okay, I'll stop reading. Night Down, you really don't have to watch if you don't want to, and Miss Penelope, thank you for sticking up for me in the chat. You're awesome. I was also trying to read a little bit. I've got my TV turned down my brother was in here watching. So. Zoloft. Damn. You are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. The fuck was that? The ice pig. Holy shit. Bathroom is finally open. I can't see shit. Litter. So apparently she's been fucked up for a long time. As we agreed in our meeting, consider you to be batshit fucking insane. Let's be clear, you are no way sound of mind and body. Danger to everyone around you. Please note you're the only escape. This should be drugs. Smoking, snorting, oil. Wow. You know, if that's how doctors were around here, we'd probably have a lot more fucked up people where I'm at than we do. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It be a happy carrot. Back down into the abyss, I guess you'd call it. Rain. Need you to focus on what we are discussing. The chipmunk killer, Steve Gardner, who is locked away. He did. Alright, that's the one about the witch. That's nothing new. See, I thought Dawn was her lover, not her best friend. Therefore, I don't know. Well, she did say that the child's father watched her try to teach him how to read, so it's possible. See him die. See her cry, see her try, see her lie, say bye-bye, see her cry, ask her why. Wow. I'm wondering if it's possible that Callum was the product of an affair. The fuck? Wonder if this door opened though. History of Solomon Island. That's new. But that's not saying anything. I'm starting to think that there's nothing about the pills. They're just kind of scattered about. Again. Okay, so it just went quiet. Whoa. Back in the theme park?
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
Wow. Eyes without sparkle. Hansel and Gretel, I think. Wow.
Callum? 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 Callum?
Chad. Shit. She's restraining herself. The fuck? Like there was no help in that last push. She was restraining up until that point. And then she did that.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
Underneath your ice pick, you bitch.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Wow. That's... I like this. This game is strong. It's there's no denying that. This game is very powerful game, to say the least. It toys with your emotions in a lot of different ways. But at the end of the day, you don't see many games where you're playing the villain. I think it was very well done. And I commend the creators for trying something different. I can tell it was heavily influenced by PT, and we need more of that. But I want to thank you all who have stuck it with me to the end here. And if you... PT, I'm sorry about that. PT, it was basically the playable teaser for Silent Hills. It was a PlayStation exclusive. If you look it up on YouTube, there's several walkthroughs of it. It was, I wouldn't say it was quite as messed up as this being just one that toys with every emotion, but it was definitely that Silent Hill taken to the next level. If that makes any sense to you, Miss Penelope. The Silent Hill that it was the playable teaser for is, it got, pretty much canned. They canceled it, and it's no more. But it's, Silent Hill is a, huge franchise, so it's, the first couple were really good. The last few that have come out haven't done so great, and they wound up just canceling the last one when it was looking like the most promising one since, I think, Silent Hill 3. But if you're on the Xbox One, my gamer tag should be off to the corner. Or if you feel like watching, there's no real set time for me to broadcast. I just broadcast whenever. So you can smash the follow button, and I do everything from new games to Ark Survival Evolved, just anything I feel like playing at that set point in time. You can also find me on YouTube at Red Rum Entertainment. Good night to you, Miss Penelope. You're awesome as well. Like I said, if you want to catch any of my other videos, I'm on YouTube at Red Rum Entertainment. So, alright. That's awesome. Alright. Everybody who's watching, thank you, and have a great night. Thank you to everyone who stuck through from the beginning.